I'd like to call the April 14th Planning Commission hearing to order. Would you please call the roll?
Mr. Tarley? Mr. Klee? Mr. Boswell?
Here.
Ms. Macbeth?
Here. I'd
Mr.
like to call the April 14th Planning Commission hearing to order. Would you please call the roll?
Mr. Tarley?
I think there was feedback. I think you called me, Heather, so I'll say here.
Mr. Granger? Boswell?
Here.
Ms. Macbeth?
Here.
Heather, if you're watching it on your side, you need to turn that. You need to mute your audio.
I don't have it playing.
Heather, so I'll say
Mr. Granger? Boswell?
Elaine, are you watching it on your side?
I'm watching it. We're like in some sort of a loop.
Heather, if you're watching it on your side, you need to mute your audio.
Mr. Granger? Mr. Sofkolowski?
Here.
Is-
I'm hoping that we are able to move forward at this point. My first item is a matter of personal privilege, is to welcome Connor Sokolowski to the Planning Commission, a Williamsburg son who is now at William and Mary, and we are very fortunate to have him joining us. We are able to move forward at this point. My first item is a matter of personal privilege, is
Elaine, you may be logged in on two separate devices to the meeting, so that might be what's causing a feedback loop.
totally move out and come back in.
You can do that. Just make sure that you're only on one link.
Okay, I'm back. I've only been using one computer this whole time, so hopefully this is going to work now. Carolyn, Christine, where are we on our agenda at this point? Should we start fresh since that was so back overlapped, or can we continue forward?
Yeah, I think everyone's here but Mr. Tarley and Jeff Klee. So I think everybody else is here as far as the roll call. And Mr. Tarley was not going to be here, and Jeff, of course, said he was not going to be here. So I think we can move on. You can talk about the first item on.
Okay. Okay, so let's move to the approval of minutes. We have two meetings, a regular meeting and a work session. Are those good as they stand? Do they need to be corrected? Is there a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
I will say I sent a couple of updates of corrections to both of them. So I will move that we approve the regular minutes of 2/17/21 and the work session of 3/17/21 as they currently appear on the website.
Is there a second?
the motion.
Thank you, Justin. Heather, if you'd call the roll, please.
Mr. Boswell?
Aye.
Ms. Macbeth,
Aye.
Mr. Schaller,
Aye.
Mr. Granger,
Aye.
Mr. Sokolowski.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We do have one agenda, a consent agenda item, the SBR 21004, the High Street West Apartments. Is there any desire to pull this off of the consent agenda? Not seeing one, can we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
I second that motion.
Thank you. Without further discussion, Heather, please.
Mr. Boswell,
Aye.
Ms. Macbeth,
Aye.
Mr. Schaller,
Aye.
Mr. Granger,
Aye.
Mr. Sokolowski.
Aye.
Thank you. There are no other public hearings. There is an open forum, and we do have people on this call. If there's anyone who wants to come and speak to the Planning Commission on any item that is before us, unmute yourself. Not.
Tell you, Ms. Macbeth, there are no call-in folks on the line.
So not seeing anyone moving to do that, then I will close the open forum. We have no other business today, which was good because of the technological difficulties we had in this meeting. However, we are going to be adjourning soon, but reconvening at 4 o'clock with EDA for a virtual work session, a virtual joint work session to look at Chapter 8. And the meeting is in our, the Ring Central ID is in our agenda, as well as what Heather sent us earlier. We also have a normal monthly work session in 2 weeks' time, April 28th at 4 o'clock, where Caroline has given us 7 chapters for our final discussion. So that will be an engaging time there. I did have just a question for Caroline while many of us are here. I see in the notes of the meeting that we are meeting in April virtually due to COVID precautions, but it references April. So is there a potential that we might be meeting in person in May, or any extension on that you know of?
Yes, the intent is to meet in person in May. So our regular meeting, I hope that we have all the final chapters drafted so that we could take one final look at that. And that's the only thing currently on the agenda. I would like to tell the commission that based on our last work session, chapters 1 through 7 have been updated on the website. So if you could go and take a look at those, I made all the changes that the commission wanted to see in those chapters, and they have been updated. I've looked at the spacing and all the other things that we were having. And Jeff mentioned he would like different pictures in the one chapter. So I went in and added some different pictures. So if the commission could go and look at those chapters, and if you have any further additions or anything that you want me to change in that, if you could just shoot me an email on that, that would help. It's my intent to hopefully in May, we can have one whole final document along with the comp plan map. And if it looks good, then we'll schedule a public hearing for our June meeting.
Okay, very good.
So there is light at the end of the tunnel, we think.
Very nice. Okay, very nice. So other than anyone else has anything else to add right now, we will stand adjourned and join EDA in just a couple of minutes' time.
Thank you.
Thank you.